Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, well, happy Tuesday, everybody. Here we go. It is going to be an active weather day. We are tracking this Arctic cold front. It's now moving in from the north. We're also tracking an opportunity of rain and what appears to be now a more likely opportunity of even some freezing rain around the area by late afternoon heading into the evening. We're talking about dangerously cold temperatures on down the road as well. A lot to get to, so I really want to just dive into it again on this busy weather Tuesday. Temperatures dropping through the afternoon. It's chilly out there this morning, yes, but the cold front has not moved through. Dropping temperatures by late day. Scattered showers will be likely through the afternoon, but by late afternoon into the evening, take a look at that there. You see it. Again, yes, the opportunity of even some freezing rain locally in the Metroplex. We will talk about that piece coming up. But so far out there today, we have had some drizzle. The roadways are damp to wet, but really as we go through the morning, we'll continue to blossom some actual rain showers. And again, rain showers will be likely as we go through the day before we have this possible changeover a little bit later on this afternoon. Blue line, that is the front right there. That is the Arctic front. You can see ongoing snow and wintry mess off to our north. The reason why they're already dealing with the Arctic air behind the front. And again, you can see this sharp change of air mass. We're in the blue, right? So we know we're just kind of typical February cold, but as the bright blue, as the pink begins to move in as we go through the day, yes, that'll be the true Arctic air mass, again, funneling down into North Texas. And to make matters worse, we've also got this upper level storm system, this dip you can see in the jet stream flow, that's coming out. The only piece of good news with this is the timing, because predominantly as we go through the day, it's going to be a liquid rain. We will take that. But again, as the frontal boundary does move in, there may be a narrow window of a changeover. So I want to get right to that. Let's take a look at the modeling. As we go through the afternoon, number one, you see green. Green is good. That's liquid rain. You can see that's most of our afternoon. But notice off to the northwest, there begins to at least be a changeover through the early part of the afternoon. Freezing rain possible through here. So our western counties, even early parts of the afternoon, there could become some real travel issues. So you folks out there, really pay attention to that. Use caution. Then by 4 p.m., I'm moving up the timeline, 4 p.m. on the western sides of the Metroplex, Tarrant, Denton, maybe even Parker County. Again, the opportunity of some freezing rain, light freezing drizzle between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. That overspreads the Metroplex. It's not a heavy freezing rain, light freezing drizzle, elevated surfaces, flyover, mixmaster, high five, things like that could become slick and hazardous for the evening commute. You really want to use exercise, and you really want to rather exercise caution on that. And then as we go through the rest of the evening, you can see the opportunity of patchy areas of freezing rain continue through about midnight. Once we get past midnight, we basically flip the switch, and I think we're done with the frozen precipitation. Then it's just bitterly cold, but the damage will be done on those elevated surfaces through the overnight and even first thing tomorrow morning. Please keep that in mind. Could be some very light glazing off to the northwest. We'll track that. I don't see much in the way of glazing locally in the Metroplex. Could be a few snow flurries around, but I don't really see much in the way of snow locally. The main snow storm, if you will, you can see it there, that stays off well to our north. So we're dealing with Arctic air that basically lingers all the way through Thursday. We do begin to moderate some on Friday, but Friday night, Saturday morning, there may be one more opportunity. You see it right there where we may have an opportunity of some freezing rain. Friday night, Saturday morning, that's later in the week. We'll kind of deal with that more once we get there. After that, the Arctic air retreats to the north, and we're talking about 70s as we head into next week. So at least safety, yes, exercise your cold weather safety tips. I would definitely be dripping the faucets again as we go through beginning tonight and each of the next several nights. Otherwise, people, pets, pipes, and plants. Do your due diligence on all of those things. Dropping temperatures as we go through the day. There's the more likely opportunity of some freezing rain late afternoon into the evening, highlighted in purple. Again, elevated surfaces could become suspect. Please keep that in mind. And again, even locally here in the Metroplex, opportunity of some freezing rain. Temperatures dropping quickly through the evening. Bitterly cold, single digits, teens, overnight lows. These are your air temperatures, dangerously cold. Again, out the door tomorrow morning, wind chill factors near 0. And simply put, temperatures tomorrow do not move, and most of us stay below freezing through the entirety of our Wednesday. Again, you can see on Thursday, we're going to try and get just above freezing or to the freezing point, but regardless, it's going to be a cold stretch ahead.